It's Emerald Baseball on the Lakewood Sports Network. Graham Simpson, Jacob Lethco with you. Please, you're joining us for Gall Night here at the ball field as the Vikings welcome the Wildcats for the second time this season. First one was in the Emerald City Classic. It was way back in February. Finn Howard got the start in that game, ended up getting the win as Colsa Marino had a home run in his first at-bat of the season. A lot has changed with these two teams, but we do know that there is some playoff baseball on the horizon for both of these squads. A great chance to build some confidence here on this Tuesday night in late April.
Yeah, we were on the broadcast Friday. Emerald picked up a huge win over Lawrence, take the series there. They sit in the fourth place in the region. Need some help from Wren. Wren did their part last night, knocking off Lawrence. And then 96 playing a big game tomorrow with playoff implications, playing for second place in their region. So both teams have turned it on and played well when it counted.
Yeah, we'll talk more about the playoff implications. Of course, this doesn't mean much for the playoffs. Maybe some RPI. We hope we don't get there. We hope that the Wren Hurricanes can take care of business. Here is our Frank Coyle State Farm first pitch of the game as Finn Howard on the mound. Gets strike one facing Carver Davis. Last time out for Finn was a magnificent start 6 days ago against the Lawrence Raiders. Complete game shutout. Looking for more of that here today.
Very economical. 81 pitches in that start, I believe. 7 innings, gave up 4 hits.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
You're going to see 4 pitches for Finn, fastball, slider, changeup, and he's been working in a splitter towards the tail end of the season.
Works from the stretch, strikes out his first batter. Man, a good start for Finn Howard. Here's Eli Schoolfield. He's been living at the top of this order this year. To the Wildcats with a good record, 14 wins this season. '96 coming off a bounce-back year, gotten themselves back into playoff contention. They had some high hopes coming into the season, but we also knew that their region was going to be tough and unforgiving. And for them to have a battle for second place coming up soon says a lot about the Wildcats and what they've been doing on the field this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Ellis does a great job over there. His teams are always going to, very similar to Coach Hike, going to play the game the right way. They're going to be scrappy. They're going to manufacture runs, and he's always going to get the most out of his guys. So Coach Ellis is one of the more well-respected baseball coaches in the area.
Always good when a team lives up to some high hopes, especially when it's a bounce-back year.
A lot of that due to the young man standing on deck.
Yes.
Parker Sutley.
We expect him to get the start tomorrow. That's when they play, right? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. They play they're tied for second. Playing so the winner, that'll be second or third.
1-2 for Finn. Popped up. Shallow on the right side of the infield. Thomas Hodges takes care of it. There's 2 down. With this being non-region so late in the year, there's a lot of things, of course, that Emerald's wanting to work on. I think being sound defensively is sort of at the top of that list.
Yeah, I mean, they've been in a lot of ball games. They've just kind of shot themselves in the foot defensively. And these 3 non-region games, especially, you know, if Wren holds up there into the bargain.
That one into right center field as Sutley gets a single with 2 outs.
But if Wren holds up there into the bargain, you got to like where you are a lot more than where we stood this time last week as far as playoff implications go. This, like you said, this gives you time to sharpen the sword a little bit and get better some things and see what works, what doesn't work as you head into postseason baseball next week.
So Austin Wirtz facing Finn Howard. Wirtz got the better of Finn 2 times when these teams matched up in the Emerald City Classic. They led off the tournament. Clip the corner, 1-1. Wirtz has a big power bat, especially from the left side. At a park like 96, works in his favor.
Yeah, this is a hitter's paradise up there.
Foul tip makes it strike 2 with 2 down.
We're going fastball. See if Finn tries to get him chasing maybe with a slider, or maybe goes to that splitter here.
Howard set for the 1-2. Wirtz towards the gap. That one was creamed off the bat. Sutley around third. He'll get the green light. Throw hits the cutoff man. Mathis coming home. It's up the line. Howard luckily was playing behind Swansea, but a run scores, and it's off the powerful swing of Austin Wirtz.
Yeah, he challenged him fastball there, which I was not expecting, and Wirtz did not miss it.
Very compact swing for Wirtz. And he gets the double. 2-out magic for 96. Now Jacob Evans, the third baseman, trying to keep the inning alive. First pitch swinging. Flies this one to Marino in center field. Arranges to his left and collects the third out of the frame. Well, Austin Wirtz did the damage with 2 outs. Howard gets out of it as the Emerald Vikings will come to the plate for the first time when we come back. It'll be Ritter, Swansea, and Height in the bottom of the first. You're watching on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood for an auto quote today.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Bottom of the first here from Emerald as the Vikings looking for double-digit wins under Coach Height. We kind of knew this would be a season where they would start to put it all together. Certainly has been. Had some bumps in the road, but huge wins in region play. One of them against Wren. He almost won that series. We're in all 3 games, and then it kind of culminated last week against Lawrence, coming back after being run-ruled in Game 1. Games 2 and 3. And a lot to do because of the lineup change, as Matthew Ritter, who's been in the 9-hole all year basically, is now leading off. It's added a little mojo to this offense for the Vikings.
Yeah, they bounced it out a little bit. You moved Finn Howard down in the 6th spot, and now you got and then you move Bo Height from the leadoff spot down to the 3-hole where he's got some protection, RBI opportunities, and just the total balance has really helped out this ball club the last few games.
Ritter takes a strike, 2-1. Trenton Singleton is the pitcher today for the 96 Wildcats. He's not in the order. Sutley is DHing for him. 2-1. Shallow into right center. Ranging back is right and Goff, and the youngster makes the grab in the outfield grass.
Now to play your Vikings, number 2, Eli Swansea.
Here's Eli Swansea, who had sort of what was the first of many big hits to come in Game 3 at Ed Prescott Field last Friday.
Yeah, 3-run double in that huge inning that Emerald had in the second. Bases clearing gave Emerald a 4-1 lead that they were able to hold on to. Came up in a huge situation there.
Swansea, an excellent contact hitter, almost got that one out of the ballpark. Did that here, 2-run shot against Wren. Shows bunt, and he drags it foul, 0-2. With 2 strikes, Singleton is set. Staying alive, Swansea, a late foul off. It's been an overcast day.
Yeah,
not sure how well the ball's going to fly.
Right, I was about 10 o'clock this morning when it was pouring. I was wondering if we were even going to get this ball game on.
Swansea having a battle. Singleton got his first out on a shallow pop. 2 strikes on Swansea, and he bounces out for ball 1. Yeah, the optimist that I am, I went ahead and sent Coach Height the link to the broadcast. I was checking the Facebook, didn't see anything, so I was hoping for good news, and it came. He said, we're playing today. Just off, gutsy take, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's not a bad pitch right there. Thought that caught a lot of the outside plate.
Swansea, of course, a catcher, has some zone awareness.
Right.
Two. And from 0-2, Swansea has worked it to 3-2. He's been the spark plug many a years now. Seems to be the case again.
How many times Friday night when we were watching this Vikings ball club at Lawrence do we see guys work it from 0-2 to 3-2 and multiple pitches, and the approach at the plate has gotten so much better for a lot of these guys as the season has gone on.
Right up the middle into center field, but it stays up for Madden Davis, who makes the line drive catch.
Yeah, that one hit right on the nose.
Now Singleton had some good defense behind him. We already saw Wright and Goff, his second baseman, make the play. I'm a big fan of Mason Ellis, his shortstop, and then again Matt Davis with a great read on that line drive from Swansea.
And Jacob Evans, another good ball player at third base.
It's Bo Height with 2 down. First pitch to him.
You said, Graham, that non-region contest, what's on the line, a lot of bragging rights on the line. I grew up watching a lot of these guys, Bo Height, Finn Howard, Eli Swansea, Jacob Evans, Parker Sutley, all grew up playing on the same team together for 4 or 5 years. So some friendly bragging rights in this contest, if nothing else.
Another shallow pop. Madden Davis had to run a long way, but he makes the play in a 1-2-3. Bottom of the first inning for Trenton Singleton as the Wildcats will take a 1-0 lead to the second. We have played one here from Emerald. 96 with their nose out in front. You're watching on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686. Visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor. Serving Greenwood, South Carolina and beyond.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering.
Finn Howard back on the mound for the Emerald Vikings. And now up to the plate is the shortstop, Nathan Ellis. Batting 6 in the order. 96 scored their run after a Parker Sutley 2-out single. He was driven in 2 pitches later by Austin Wirtz. Now it's Ellis, Madden Davis, Wright, and Goff due up in the second. Bouncer into the ground, tough play. Mathis, what a pick, and the throw over is in time.
Graham, Luke Mathis is a work in progress offensively. Came up with a huge hit Friday night's contest. But he is as solid as they come defensively at second base.
Talk about growth at the plate this year. There's been growth defensively, and now he is sure-handed as a middle infielder.
Kind of cemented his place. Just by how good he is defensively at second, it's been hard for Coach Height to take him out of the lineup.
Here's Madden Davis, who made a couple of good plays in the field in the bottom of the first. Swinging at the first pitch. This one up the middle. Another chance on the backhand. Mathis, the throw, not in time. Davis able to beat it out. Another near web gem. Now there's one on with one out.
Just getting to that ball in the hole and making it a competitive play, a bang-bang play is impressive.
Speaking of second baseman, here's Wright and Goff. No batting gloves for the 8-hole hitter. Howard has induced 2 ground balls to start off here in the second. Into left field. Coming in, Matthew Ritter broke in late and makes the grab, able to recover. Big second out.
Thanks for the 96 Wildcats, number 4, Carter Patterson.
Patterson fouls the first pitch away. We've seen an aggressive offense so far for 96.
I think you're seeing an aggressive on both sides. Finn's filling up the zone, and they're going right at it also. So I think as aggressive as they are, if he can start placing some of it when he gets in pitchers' counts, placing some off speed and breaking stuff, seeing if they'll go chasing as aggressive as they are.
Trying to slow him down, missed upstairs, 2-1. '96 scored their run in the first with some 2-out knocks. Patterson ahead, 2 balls and 1 strike. And now he's in a hitter's count. Foul tipped. Strike 2.
Full count here. I think you go right at him with the fastball, challenge him.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Full count.
Pitch. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Finn Howard. It completes the inning as the 96 Wildcats leave a runner on, but they have the lead 1-0. Bottom of the second when we come back on the Lakewood Sports Network.
Your local State Farm agent can help you choose renter's coverage options to help protect your stuff. Customize your coverage today.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
At the Height Law Firm, we exist for one reason: to make South Carolina safer. When a company cuts corners, when a driver ignores the rules, or when someone's careless mistake injures a family, we step in. Because accountability is not just about compensation, it's about preventing the next tragedy. Every case we take, we hope that we can make a change to make South Carolina a safer community.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Bottom of the second, we'll see Colson Marino, Ethan Metz, and Finn Howard. Emerald playing from behind after it was a first inning run for 96. Singleton sat him down in order. Got Swansea out on the line out, but other than that, had some soft contact, 2 pop-ups in the first inning for the Emerald Vikings.
Yeah, you come off an emotional win Friday, hostile territory. Come back home tonight, just trying to get your feet wet, get back comfortable. Hopefully Colson can spark something here to start at the bottom of the second.
Colson Marino to the dish. Swinging at the first pitch, a ground ball to Ellis. His throw over to first will take care of Marino. 1 pitch and 1 out. Well, the aggressiveness has worked for 96, not thus far for Emerald through 4 batters. It's been very economical for Singleton.
Other than Swansea, who squared up a line drive to the center fielder, everybody's been way out in front of everything.
Yeah.
Just got to sit back a little bit extra.
Here's Ethan Metz. He's hacking at the first pitch as well.
But credit to Singleton, who's filling up the strike zone and letting his defense work behind him.
Just below the knees. Count is even. We were talking about this in the break, but it's definitely not a myth. This Emerald lineup likes hitting against high velo. Not like in the 90s high like Fountain Inn and Wren or Clinton have had this year.
Mid-80s.
But, you know, they like the mid-80s. Singleton, that looked like a good pitch. Just missed inside, 2-2.
When you face a guy that is about that speed, fastball heavy, it gives you time to just sit on a pitch and react. But when you got a guy who's going to mix up a bunch of off-speed pitches like Singleton.
Fly ball to center. Davis broke into his left and makes the grab straight away center field.
Sometimes it's harder to time it up.
Once you do time it up, there's just not enough force on it.
Yep. You got to barrel it up.
Here's Finn Howard. Eagles pitcher to the plate for the first time in this game. So 5 up, 5 down so far for Singleton. One pitch home. To short, taken by Ellis, and another 1-2-3 inning. Some good defense behind Singleton. He is using it to his advantage. We will go to the top of the third when we come back. From Emerald High School, you're watching on the LSN.
This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better, feel better.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath, because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
Top of the third from Emerald High School. 96 up by a run here against Emerald in what is a rivalry game in Greenwood County. Emerald have gotten the better of 96 a couple times this year, but Wildcats are swinging the bat.
Yeah, they've split. Emerald won the first contest here 11-2, and then 96 actually beat Emerald 4-1 at 96. And a pitcher's duel with Bo Height and Parker Sotley.
So this is the season series. Emerald back in action at home tomorrow against Ware Shoals.
Yeah, that'll be senior night, which is always a fun night.
That one poked into right, bounces in front of Styron. And Carver Davis is aboard with a leadoff single in the third.
Now to play for Wildcats, number 3, Eli Schofield.
Some more base traffic. Fourth batter to reach, all via the hit. Schofield popped up to first base his first time up. Bunts that one over the screen and foul. Howard will look back to first. Another bunt, that one straight into the ground and foul.
Now 0-2, I'd assume the bunt would be off. Might see some motion on the base pass, though.
Yeah, Schofield with two extremes. Bundu went off to his left over the screen and then hammered one into the ground foul up the first base line. Howard has his entire arsenal to work with now with 2 strikes. Nobody out and a runner at first. Ground ball could be 2. Height to Mathis, over to first. Not in time. Schofield runs well, was able to beat out the throw. Might have lost a little time on the exchange from short to second. Either way, 1 out now, runner at first.
Right, the way the ball kind of took Bo towards the second base bag, I almost thought he was going to step on it and try to go turn it himself, but
the old Dansby Swanson play. First pitch swing, and Sutley pieces one up right center field. Marino able to range back. Got a beautiful jump on it. Schofield having a scamper to first, 2 away.
Knowing Colson in the arm he has in center field, when he caught that ball, looked like Schofield thought it hit a gap on contact. So I thought that we might have a play at first, but
here's Austin Wirtz. This is when the damage was done in the first inning. He had a RBI double. And you see Marino in center field, shaded towards right center. That's where the poolside double occurred.
One the count.
Fouled away, 1-2.
Try to pull the string a little bit there on a breaking pitch.
This could lead to some momentum. Emerald will have 7, 8, and 9 in their order due up here in the bottom half of this frame. Wirtz takes ball 2. Swansea able to keep it in his wit. Schofield didn't advance.
So Grammy went breaking ball in the outside corner, then tried to spike the splitter and see if he'd go after it. 2-2, maybe change your eye level. Go fastball right here.
Another good stop by Eli Swansea. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got to be dangerous here. Well, they got Schofield leaning, but not in time to get the out. And there's ball 4. Long at bat for Austin Wirtz.
All things considered, I'm really not mad with that outcome. Now you go get Evans here.
Kind of pitched around him there at the end.
Yeah, kind of unintentional, intentional walk a little bit. Being very careful with Wirtz, rightfully so.
2 on, 2 out. Howard trying to work out of a mini jam here as Evans comes to the plate ahead, 1 ball and no strikes. Third base open with Mason Ellis on deck for 96. Howard needs a strike. Ground ball off the end of the bat. Height goes the shortcut to third. They got the force out there to end the inning. Heads up play by the Vikings shortstop. Diminishes the threat in the third. As 96 Wildcats still up by a run for 2.5 from Emerald High School. We'll hit a break on the Lakeland Sports Network.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering. Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina, and beyond.
I had just left my house, went through the light, and was turning into a gas station. I heard the screech and kind of looked in my mirror. I was terrified. Everybody kept telling me, "You've got to get an attorney." She was there for me. Just a few phone calls with her to see her diligence. So it was just good to be able to trust.
Emerald looking for their first base runner. They'll call on right fielder Holden Styron as he'll lead off the bottom of the third. Not been able to crack the code of Singleton here early on. He's gone 6 up, 6 down, and a dazzling first time through the order.
Yeah, not overwhelming, overpowering with stuff by any stretch of the imagination, but just pounding the strike zone.
Just outside twice, 2 balls, no strikes.
Pounding the strike zone, letting his defense work behind him.
There's a strike at the bottom of the zone. Strike 2. We've hit the third. First run of the game came in the first inning. No runs since then. It was on the Austin Wirtz RBI double. Styron's first time to the plate. Got the start Friday night against Lawrence. Game-winning RBI in the 6th inning. A little rocket over to left field. Styron back in safely again. But just goes to show the growth of the 8th grader Mathis this year.
I mean, for the first half of the season, he was being DH for, and he was just playing second base, but continued to work and get better, and now he's in a position where he's kind of submitted himself in that lineup.
Rips that one over to third off the glove of Ellis. I mean, of Evans. Now 2 on. The first blemish defensively for 96. Sends back to the top of the order to Matthew Ritter. Still just 1 out in the frame. Eli Swansea on deck, Height in the hole. Emerald thinking this might be their chance to bounce back. And it's officially 2nd time through the order for Trenton Singleton. One under Ritter. Got the corner. Fouled away, strike 2. Ritter 0 for 1, popped up to second base to lead off the game for the Emerald Vikings offensively. Good take, 2-2.
Yeah, if you're Ritter, you want to just find a way on, because then you have the meat of this Vikings lineup coming up behind you. Chance to do some real damage if he's able to get on here. Single probably ties it, and then you can get to rolling.
Time called. Just 1 down with 2 strikes. Ritter chokes up on the bat. Singleton delivers. Off the end of the bat, cue to the right side. Going to be a tough play for Goff. He will toss. Not in time. Bases are loaded. And here comes Eli Swansea.
Grant, that's one of those in-between hops that we talk about where not fast enough for you just to react, but you kind of have a little too much time to think. If Goff charges the ball there, it's an easy play at first, but credit to Ritter hustling down the line. Now you have bases loaded, 1 out with Swansea up.
Not sure if the toss there was the play.
No. I mean, even if you Make a strong throw over there. Probably still get the guy.
First pitch ball to Swansea, nowhere to put him. Bases are loaded, full of Vikings. Ground ball, Ellis lost it in his webbing, no play. Run scores, we're tied.
The moral of the story this inning has been putting the ball in play. If you put the ball on the ground, make the defense work, good things can happen. Coach
Now,
Ellis.
Mathis over to third, Ritter at second. Eli Swansea, who reached on the E6, goes over to first. Bases loaded. Bo Height up to the plate.
Coach Ellis going to have a little chat with his infield. Deep breath, calm down, nothing hurt.
Good look at Bo Height.
Now we'll go back to play number 4, Bo Height.
0 for 1 with a pop up to shallow center, but a golden chance here. Good stop by Patterson behind the dish.
I really like the move to Bo in the 3-hole. Now it's hard to pitch around to Eli.
Yep.
He's sandwiched in between Eli and Marino. Now he's going to get a lot of pitches to hit in some big situations.
Inside, ball 2. Go back to that last ground ball off the bat of Eli Swansea. Went to Ellis. It was almost too good to be true.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Taylor May double played it in the inning.
Yep, exactly what I was about to say.
Keep it at a 1-0 game. Instead, it's Height, bases loaded, tie ball game, and a 3-ball count with nowhere to put them. Colson Marino is on deck. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk. Gives Emerald the lead. As Mathis scores.
Now Marino's one swing away from blowing this thing open. Very capable of it.
Good placement from Singleton. Fastball with the upper outside corner. 0-1 here to Colson.
He's a guy I'm sure that Coach Height would love to see get hot and get going at the right time this week as they move into postseason play next week.
In the air to right field. That'll send Carver Davis back. He backpedals. Should be plenty deep enough to score Ritter. It will. And the Vikings extend the lead now 3-1.
Number 6, Ethan Metz.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Here's Ethan Metz, the 8th man to the plate this inning. 2 errors for 96.
Yeah, if you're Ellis, you got to be kicking yourself because you should be probably out of this thing with no run still.
None of these runs are earned against Singleton. Now that could change with a base hit here. Strike 1. Pierces the outside. Height will swipe second. Now, a base hit could really do damage. Last 3 batters have reached. Or excuse me, last 3 of the 4 batters have reached. The last 3 batters have produced a run. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, good pitch. Singleton did not get the call.
It's a good pitch right there.
Metz tries to piece it, shallow center. That's down for a base hit. Height will get the green light, and then he'll put on the brakes last second. Metz trying to leg it out for 2. Throw is high, he's safe. Height coming home, he scores. 4-1 Vikings. Ethan Metz with some eye candy.
5-1.
5-1, excuse me, yes.
Yeah, heads up base running there. Advances on the throw. Metz came with a little bit lame, Graham, looks like, on that slide into second.
They'll get checked out by the coaching staff. Athletic trainer coming to have a look at Ethan Metz.
He's a guy who keeps on getting just better and better for this ball club. Hopefully he's okay.
5-run 3rd inning. Looks like they'll have to bring on a runner in his place. Nobody has come out yet.
Excitement for whoever's got the call.
Yeah. Still nobody has claimed their spot at second base. He's getting checked out.
Looks like maybe getting checked out to see if he can remain in the ball game. Field umpire over there to check on him as well.
Here comes Ethan Metz. Back out to second base.
Finn Howard with a chance to really help himself here.
Number 5, Finn Howard.
Ends up being an RBI single for Mets. He events a second on the throw. You know what? I might give him a double. He never stopped running. RBI double. He didn't stop running.
He didn't.
RBI double for Mets. Howard pieces it to left, ranging back. Schofield takes him about 10 feet before the fence. And Schofield makes the catch out left to end the inning. But 5 runs come across for the Emerald Vikings. They turn the game on its head. We played 3, Emerald up by 4 on the Lakeland Sports Network.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Home. It's the house you grew up in, the still warm cookies in the jar at Grandma's, the warm sun on your back, and the buzz of the bugs in the lake where Dad taught you to bait a hook. It's the place you put down roots, pin your hopes and dreams for the future, the connections we've made, and the adventures we've yet to take. This is home, and home is here.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood for an auto quote today.
Top of the 4th, 4-run lead now for Finn Howard, who's going to face 6, 7, and 8 in the 96 order, starting with Mason Ellis. Ground out to second base his first time up on a good play from Luke Mathis. Freshman shortstop for the Wildcats. Swinging at the first pitch, shallow into right. Holden Styron on the run towards the line, grabs it, and there's one down. 1 pitch, 1 out for Howard. Well, Emerald just had a 5 spot in the bottom of the 3rd, time for 96 to have their response, and a good start for Finn. Here's Madden Davis. Another one to right field. That one peels foul.
Some activity in 96's bullpen. Austin Wirtz down there warming up.
Howard's 0-1 pitch. I don't think I've seen the sun all day.
No. This would be a really good day to sit at home and watch a movie.
Or watch the Lakeland Sports Network.
Yep.
Strike 2.
Yep.
Half-hearted swing and a miss. Swansea can't find it. He does. Has to flip it to first. Not in time. So the strikeout, reach runner.
Unfortunate.
Strikeout number 3 for Finn Howard.
1 out. Should be 2 outs. But
out of right and golf. First pitch swinging. That one's into center, assuming the left field. He's 1 for 2. Runners now at first and second with just 1 out. Here comes Carter Patterson.
Now play for the Wildcats, number 4, Carter Patterson.
Patterson struck out his first time facing Howard. In on the hands and foul. Watch out, coming to you in the stands. Jamison Pate, Greenwood Eagles here, didn't make a play on it. We know he can, though. Came right to this section. He's like a vacuum.
Tonight's mom night.
Even in the stands, he gets the ball. Howard will step off and look the runner back to second base. That's Madden Davis.
So, Graham, think about this baseball team, ages 8 through 11. Jamison Pate, Finn Howard, Eli Swansea, Bo Height, Parker Shutley, Jacob Evans. They won a baseball game or two.
What team was that?
The Greenwood Emeralds.
Okay.
They lost like something stupid, like 3 games, maybe 3 years, something like that. Leland Reed from Greenwood Christian.
Okay, yeah, well, that's a juggernaut.
Bryson Moore from Greenwood Christian on that team. Like, they were loaded.
Just missed upstairs. 2-1. Well, how'd they fare against the Ninja Chickens?
The Ninja Chickens.
That was a Little League team that we just heard. I guess that's too young for Little League.
Yeah.
But. Right to Howard. This will be a double play. Inning over. Some reflexes for Finn. Gets out of the frame, no harm. Emerald had the bats back to work on the other side. You're watching on the Lakewood Sports Network.
At the Height Law Firm, we exist for one reason: to make South Carolina safer. When a company cuts corners, when a driver ignores the rules, or when someone's careless mistake injures a family, we step in. Because accountability is not just about compensation. It's about preventing the next tragedy. Every case we take, we hope that we can make a change to make South Carolina a safer community.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
A good personal injury attorney will level the playing field between you and the insurance companies. They will work your case up so that you can get maximum value and maximum compensation. Insurance companies know how to pay minimum value to consumers. That's how they make money. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Bottom of the fourth. Singleton still out there. Holden Styron will lead off. He took a walk his first time up. That was in the last inning. As we went to the bottom of the third, Jacob, we were talking about how this Emerald team had a base runner. Well, they had a plethora, including scoring 5 runs their last time to the plate. Looking to build on that. Just got a big-time double play on a quick hand from Finn Howard.
Yep. I think it goes back to their approach. Like, what helped Emerald Friday night against Lawrence is seeing a lot of pitches, working counts, elevating that pitch count for the opposing pitcher. Through the first two and a half innings, they were very aggressive at the plate, and then Styron kind of started things off last inning with a 7-pitch at bat, drawing a walk, and kind of started that whole mess that ensued after that.
First pitch, high fly ball left field. Can of corn for Eli Schofield. There's one away.
And as I say that, one pitch went out.
Thomas Hodges popped up to shortstop. And a good play ranging backwards for Mason Ellis. So for one, second time to the plate tonight. First baseman, junior season for the Vikings. Bounces that to short. Ellis will charge. Flip is a little high, but on the bag is Wirtz. 2 away. And now it's up to Luke Mathis to keep the bats alive here in the fourth.
I'm not sure if Hodges slipped right there, if he thought the throw was going to, he was expecting them to apply a tag and he's going to try to slide under it. I'm not sure what happened right there.
A good chance that Mathis takes this first pitch right here. Because
2 pitches, 2 outs.
This has been a 2-pitch, 2-out inning. Let's see. There it is, ball 1.
I would have lost that bet. In my head, I was thinking, here we go. Pulled the trigger.
2-0 pitch. Mathis takes upstairs, ball 3. Remember, the top of the order with Matthew Ritter is on deck. This is where it kind of got out of control for 96 after they allowed Mathis to reach on an E5, followed by a base hit by Ritter. And now he reaches on a walk.
Yeah, Green, the more I think about it, the more I really, really like. We've talked about the middle of this order and tinkering with it a little bit, putting Bo in the 3-hole, but I really like moving Ritter to the leadoff spot. I think he puts up competitive at-bats there in that position.
Ritter's a senior. He's the only senior in this lineup that we've seen Emerald run out there the last couple of games. Eight days ago, Emerald got run ruled against Lawrence in game 1 of what was the most pivotal series of the entire year. And that's when the lineup changed for the Wednesday game, when they came back here for game 2 and 1 on a complete game shutty from Howard. That one is a strike, 1-1. And it's totally flipped the season on its head.
Yeah, and one of my favorite movies is Major League. You've won 2. If you win 3, that's called a winning streak. And so,
that's right.
They've gotten hot. They're getting hot at the right time.
Turned on it, foul, 1-2. Ritter had a cue shot up to second base. Right and Goff did not have a play on it. 1-2. Hit him. More self-inflicted wounds for 96. As the dugout screams he ate that for breakfast.
I think getting hit by a pitch is equivalent to taking a charge in basketball.
I like it.
Hypes up the bench. Nothing hypes up a bench in basketball more than taking a charge in a big situation, you know?
This is where we might see Austin Wirtz come in. I think that is the case. So Wirtz will exchange the glove. We'll have a new first baseman. It's like Dalton Williams is coming out to the outfield. He'll be in left after the change. Eli Schofield grabs a mitt. He'll be at first base. It was in left field. And now Austin Wirtz, who was your first baseman, now to the mound. So he'll throw his warm-up tosses. He inherits 2 outs and 2 on. But Eli Swansea to the plate when we come back. You're watching on the Lakeland Sports Network.
had just left my house, went through the light and was turning into a gas station. I heard the screech and kind of looked in my mirror. I was terrified. Everybody kept telling me, "You've got to get an attorney." She was there for me. Just a few phone calls with her to see her diligence. So it was just good to be able to trust.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina and beyond.
Well, we saw Austin Wirtz throwing some bullets in the pin while his team was batting. And now he will come in and pitch. He's a left-hander.
I always like to see guys in these situations like Swansea's in. Wirtz is coming out of the pen trying to most times get me over strike one. Be ready to ambush something if you're Eli Swansea.
Swansea definitely knows how to do that. Wirtz will be working from the stretch. Mathis at second, Ritter at first. Some speed on the base paths. Swansea takes a ball in the dirt, nicely blocked by Patterson. It's ball 1. So yeah, it is Williams in left field and Schoolfield now at first. We no longer see Trenton Singleton as a young fellow gave the Wildcats some good innings as a starter.
Yeah, I thought he did a good job.
There's a strike. Really pops out of the left hand of Wirtz. It's 1-1. Fastball's got some ride to it. He was working away to Swansea. His wheelhouse is middle in. Slowed him down for strike 2.
Yeah, definitely working the outside part of the plate right here.
Bouncer foul. Good job by Swansea to stay alive as he went inside for the first time all AB.
Yeah, you bust him inside now. See him try to get him chase something outside now, 1-2.
Then go back to that outside fastball high and away.
Mm-hmm.
One, two. Try to miss it low.
Like you said, you go low and outside here. Now maybe try to go fastball up, see if he'll chase.
He's got a pitch to work with. Third base is open, but the man on deck is someone you want to face to lead off the 5th. It's Bo Height. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wirtz delivers. Inside for ball 3. Based on Patterson, not sure if that was the spot he was looking for.
I was thinking the same thing.
3-2, 2 on, 2 outs. Emerald had a 5 spot in the 3rd. Looking for their first runs here in the 4th. Swansea and a fly ball to right field. Carver Davis ranging to his left. He camps under, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So Austin Wirtz does his job in a battle with Eli Swansea, able to win it. And no runs come across for Emerald despite the threat in the 4th. We'll head to the top of the 5th when we come back. On the other side, you're watching on the Lakeland Sports Network.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath, because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina and beyond.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Top of the 5th. Sandstorm through the speakers. Finn Howard, after the big-time double play and a line out to him, threw it over to Bo Height, who was covering second. Now he'll face the top of the order here in the 5th. Third time through.
Yeah, rocky first inning for Finn, but he's really kind of settled in, played damage control after that. Really impressed with his just demeanor on the mound. Unbiased, obviously, if you're listening, you know my connection. He's my nephew, but really, like, doesn't get phased, just keeps on working, keeps on pitching. Done a great job after 96 took an early 1-0 lead to kind of settle in.
Yeah, that first run came in the first inning. Zeros in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and now we start the 5th. Carver Davis had a single his last time up. Was taken out on the base paths on a fielder's choice. Dips it into the zone. Nice off speed, 1-1. Davis 1 for 2, a single and a K. Hits that foul, 1-2 now. Got 4 strikeouts today. Just outside the bag at 3rd.
Coach Ellis makes a play over there in foul territory.
He's done that a time or two. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes.
You're going back-to-back breakers. I wonder if you try to challenge him with a fastball here.
Try to go upstairs with it. Finn trying to put together a good start as we end the regular season. You know he's going to be a huge piece of the playoffs. We're already taking a peek at what it might look like. Of course, we're banking on Ren winning one of those games and the remaining 2 against Lawrence. A potential matchup with Greer. You got to imagine that Finn gets the ball in that game.
Yeah, 12, potential 11 or 12 seed.
Yep. Third base side, and that gets through. A single for Carver Davis, his 2nd of the day. He leads off the 5th with a knock.
11 or 12 seed, where if you look at how it's lined up, 12 seed playing Greer, going to Greer, and then you're on the same side of the bracket with Camden and Wren. She's probably on the road for the first round, obviously. But then potential to host an elimination game against everybody. Like you said, Finn will get the ball. And
right back to Finn. You're kidding. Another one. Whew. Wipe them clear. 2 outs in the inning. Nothing phases Finn Howard tonight.
That was a catcher to wear it situation. Wow. I honestly thought that went off his side and was ricocheting over to first base. I didn't realize he caught it.
Yeah. Bounce to short. There's Height. And Howard faces the minimum in the 5th. Works around a leadoff single from Davis. Where's Coach DeBose? Is he seeing these hands?
Line him up in the dugout earlier.
Let's line him up in the slot. Bottom of the 5th when we come back here from Emerald.
At the Height Law Firm, we exist for one reason: to make South Carolina safer. When a company cuts corners, when a driver ignores the rules, or when someone's careless mistake injures a family, we step in. Because accountability is not just about compensation. It's about preventing the next tragedy. Every case we take, we hope that we can make a change to make South Carolina a safer community.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Bottom of the 5th inning starts off with Bo Height, the Viking shortstop. Just made the last play to in the top half. And another double play for Finn Howard as a laser right back at him.
Yeah.
He's going to put an ice pack on his palm, on his left palm.
Yeah, that was a rocket.
Make sure he's okay.
That was literally crack of the bat, smack of the mitt right there.
Strike one into Height. Wirtz faced one batter in the 4th. He was able to get Swansea out of the fly ball to right field. Came in with 2 on and 2 out. Bo's still looking for his first hit today. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Big hack and a miss. Kind of a non-negotiable as Emerald hits the postseason. Bo's a guy that has to get scorching for them to walk away with a couple upsets.
Yeah, and then I think he has to become that legitimate number 2 arm behind Finn on the mound. He shoulders a lot of this responsibility.
Bouncer to third, and that gets a tough hop for Jacob Evans. rolls around in the left field corner. Height legging it out for two. Throw comes in wide. Stand-up double. And Colson Marino will try and drive him in. Runner in scoring position for the Viking center fielder.
Yeah, and I really think for Emerald to make some noise in the postseason, 14's got to be a guy that gets hot as well.
Yes.
You have Bo that's going to do what he does. Swansea's going to put the ball in play, but Colson is one of your guys that can go gap to gap and really be a power threat in the middle of this lineup.
You kind of touched on it there. He has something in his swing that a lot of others don't, which is that light tower power. And it starts with that elite bat speed he has.
Yeah. Talk about hands.
Yes. Yeah, that's some hands.
Correct. So if you've had the chance to, those watch Emerald play football, height to Marino is a
Colson's down there somewhere.
Favorite, yeah, a favorite connection during the fall for Emerald Vikings. Bo Height, the quarterback, and Colson Marino, probably his favorite target last fall on the football field.
Height takes off. Pitch is through. Height had to have a Houdini move for it to not hit him. Throw is offline from left field. Colson head first dive into second. He's safe. 6-1 Vikings.
Hits the Heisman. Little hit and run there.
Height did a good job not to get in the way of the ground ball.
I was talking to, I teach at BHP High School. I was talking to Chad Roper, who's the baseball coach there today. He's asking who Emerald played and if we were going to be on the call anywhere. And I think he had a really good assessment of Coach Height when he said that he just finds ways to put pressure on the defense in the run game. Small ball right there, hit and run. He's always in motion and put pressure on the opposing defense in certain situations.
There's some small ball there, beautifully placed, works the twirl, and the throw is off target. It'll score another run. Bounces off Schofield's mitt.
Now we'll play for Vikings number 5, Finn Howard.
And know their swing's locked in, then be off balance, you know what I'm saying? So he just got to see one fall.
A bouncer through the right side. Tough play for Goff, but he will get to it on a sidearm throw. There's the first out of the inning.
Now for Vikings number 10, Holden Steiner.
One down for Holden Styron. Just off the plate for Wirtz. Arm side miss with the fastball. Pitch to him. Styron off the hands, shallow center, dropping fast, and it will drop down for a single. Runners are at the corners. Nobody's covering second. Race to the bag. It's won by Holden. Wow, heads up base running. Schofield, the first baseman, try to sprint to second. Head first slide for Styron. He's in there. Second and third after the single.
That's the way moving forward. If this Vikings ball club is going to make noise in the postseason, you got to take the extra bag. You got to be aggressive, scrappy. You got to embrace that style of play. What an effort there by Styron.
6-run lead. Infield comes in. Good chance for Hodges to get a knock. Bunts it. No, he showed it. Missed low.
Yeah, showing potentially. I mean, Met's over there at third, maybe trying to go safety squeeze in this situation.
One-0 pitch. It's 1-1. So how did BHP beat Easley last night, senior night?
Yes, so senior night, they say it was 3-1 easily. Bottom of the seventh, senior Noah Leecroy, who rarely gets an at-bat.
Yep.
Bases clearing triple to tie it at 3. Runner on third. KJ Miles comes to the plate.
Center field, coming in Davis. He will get to it. They will not tag up Mets. There's 2 away.
KJ Miles, another senior on senior night, rarely gets at bats. Suicide squeeze, and they score to win it on senior night 4-3 over Easley.
So LeCroy, like again, I mean, seldomly gets ABs.
Correct.
Comes in, bases clearing triple, and then
KJ Miles,
and then you're third after that triple, and then you score the game-winning run on the suicide squeeze.
Correct.
And how about
that? Yep. Yeah, his dad is Matthew Leecroy, who's the AAA manager in the Nationals organization. I was talking to Noah this morning at school, and he said he sent the video to his dad. His dad was fired up.
That's awesome. Oh, and it's popped up near the screen. Patterson drops the mask, has room. Oh, and he runs into Wirtz. Doesn't matter. And one. Got the out.
Absorbed the contact.
Yeah.
Finished at the rim.
Textbook stuff there for Carter Patterson. He's an athlete, and that sends us to the 6th inning. Vikings on top by 6. You're watching on the Lakeland Sports Network.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering. This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better. Feel better.
So pitcher versus pitcher right here. Austin Wirt started the game at first base. Now he is the relief pitcher into the game for 96. Facing Finn Howard. He's got a double and a walk today. The best place to face him is with nobody on base.
Right. You know, I've watched Austin Wirtz a lot against Emerald over the past years. He's really feasted on Vikings pitching. Just something about playing in this ballpark against them.
Well, the place he doesn't want to hit it is anywhere close to the mound. Because we got a Gold Glover out there right now.
Yeah, the middle's closed right now.
Yeah. The straight of Howard.
I like that.
Three balls, two strikes here. Wirtz had the intentional walk his last time up. And we get Evans out, who's on deck on a fielder's choice. Now he's leading off the inning. So we're actually in the sixth. Apologies. And there is a walk. Last two at-bats have been walks for Wirtz.
I
almost think that if you're Finn, you're okay with up 7-1.
Yep.
Surrendering a walk like that to Wirtz and then taking your chances with Evans.
I mean, you don't blame him. He's had elite defense. There will be a runner here.
Now running for 96, number 6, James McKesson.
Comes McKesson. First pitch swinging. That is lined into left center field. A base hit. McKesson will stop at second base. So Evans, first pitch single. And now there's 2 on with nobody out. I think Finn's pitch count is rising. Gets to the 6th here. Now he has to face Mason Ellis, who's 0 for 2. Seventh hit of the day for 96, just 1 run to show for it. Goes back to the great defense.
Mm-hmm. God, had him froze. Got to be able to get the tag down right there. Back pick.
Nothing in 2. Facing Ellis, the shortstop. Pitch from Finn. Another close play at second. Three strikeouts today for Finn Howard on the mound. Ellis in a battle here, still down 0-2.
Yeah, fouling off. That's the third straight pitch he's fouled off.
As night begins to fall here in the Emerald City. Oh, they got him. Nicely done. A little back pick for Thomas Hodges, and that'll wipe off Evans for the first out.
I feel like there's a lot of communication, pitcher and catcher.
Yep.
To see where where the back pick's going. Eli Swansea and Finn Howard have played a whole lot of baseball together as battery mates.
Another foul ball for Ellis.
Unique bond between pitcher and catcher, I feel like. Especially when you've played as much together as these guys have.
To first, Hodges on the backhand. He will flip it to Howard. 2 down, runner at third.
Good play by Hodges there, backhands it. Right effort by Finn, getting over to cover the bag.
Number 2, Matt Davis.
Hodges has been a part of both outs. A 1-3 and a 3-1. Here's Madden Davis. Single and a strikeout, but he reached on a drop third. He's got McKesson 90 feet away, who's running for Austin Wirtz, who led off the frame with a walk. One and one. Ground ball up the middle. There's Height in front of the bag. Makes the play. Inning complete. Howard with 6 strong will go to the bottom half. On the other side, you're watching on the Lakewood Sports Network.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood for an auto quote today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Bottom of the 6th we go. Matthew Ritter to lead off, top of the order for Emerald.
I don't think any of us in attendance, unless you're at the 96 faithful, would top of the order mind a 4-run 6th right here.
Salty and Hyde also due up to face Wirtz. The left-hander is set, down by 6 runs in the 6th. Wirtz is responsible for the 196 run. Came in a double.
Thomas Hodges warming up.
That's a good sign. I think Thomas is a good asset of the bullpen. Double in the first inning for Wirtz. Nothing since, as Finn Howard has totally shut down the Wildcats in the last 5 innings.
JoJo Cheney unable to make the play. Assistant coach for 96. JoJo, Coach Cheney, one of the better athletes to come through 96 in the past decade and a half or so. Heck of a football player, baseball player in his own right.
Ritter takes 2-2.
Played for Coach Ellis in the mid-2000s.
Another foul ball.
Coach Cheney makes the play that time, redeems himself.
A little frustration on the throw back to Wirtz.
Right, yep.
Ritter leading off the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes facing Wirtz. This will be the 9th batter he's faced in relief. And he will see a full count pitch. There is some movement in the Wildcat bullpen. James McKesson is up and throwing, and there's ball 4.
Number back for your Vikings, number 2, Eli Swanson.
No doubt about it, the lineup change works.
Oh, yeah. I think Swanson's your perfect 2-hole hitter.
Yes.
Can do a little bit of everything. Can hit a gap like we saw against Lawrence Friday. Has a little bit of power to get one out of here.
Runs well.
Runs well, good bunter, going to put the ball in play. Work the count.
0 for 2, or 0 for 3 today, but he's reached on the E6. He was the first batter that Wirtz faced, coming in with 2 outs in the 4th inning. Fly ball right field. It sends Davis back, but he is under to make the grab. Now Bo Height's turn with 1 down. Bo with a double in the 5th. That was to lead off the inning. Played it 2 more runs for the Vikings. Of course, he was one of the runners to score. Colson Marino as well, who's on deck. They got the runner tied up, head first slide, and Ritter is out, 2 down. That quickly wipes away the runner.
I don't know if Ritter, they just caught him leaning or if he was going on first movement or what, but that puts a damper on things for the Vikings in this 6th inning.
Works the lefty, have a good pickoff move. Strike 1 into Height. Bo also took a walk in the 3rd. One pitch. pops out of the mid of Carter Patterson, a little high on the fastball from Wirtz.
I think that's the next big area of growth that you've seen and you'll continue to see in Bo. It's just his plate discipline with reputation and how good of a ball player he is, the respect of opposing teams. Learning to be able to take those walks rather than chasing after some pitches.
Swing and a miss, 2-2. Good pitch from Wirtz. Breaking ball, low and inside. He fooled height.
Bo sporting the baby blue batting gloves. Those things are sweet. The Tar Heel fan of me likes them at least.
I think he's got a matching sliding mitt to go with it. Pieces that one up straight away, center field. Send Davis back to the deepest part of the park, and he makes the catch for the third out of the inning. So Heights send it for a ride. That sends us to the 7th when we come back on the Lakeland Sports Network.
I had just left my house, went through the light and was turning into a gas station. I heard the screech and kind of looked in my mirror. I was terrified. Everybody kept telling me, you've got to get an attorney. She was there for me. Just a few phone calls with her to see her diligence. So it was just good to be able to trust.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina and beyond. Top 7, Vikings need 3 more outs. They'll call on Thomas Hodges out of the bullpen, try and close this game out. Wright and Goff, Carter Patterson, and Carver Davis all due up here in the top of the 7th for 96. Some defensive changes for Emerald. Colton Knight now at first base. Finn Howard goes to third. He was on the mound. First pitch swinging, fly ball to Marino. He'll move in now. 1 pitch, 1 out for Hodges. Ethan Metz, who was at third base, now out of the game. He got banged up earlier on a slide to second base. Seemed like he was okay, but got to be very cautious, especially with the playoffs looming.
Yeah, he's one of the more, we've said it multiple times, very important piece of this ball club. Play multiple positions, really progress at the plate this year.
Just out of the reach of Swansea.
Yeah, if we're playing by banana ball rules, need a Mike Meredith to make us a play right there.
Yeah, luckily we're not playing by banana ball rules.
Right, yeah.
There's a chance Clemson's suffering from the banana ball curse in college baseball.
Yeah.
Want to stay as far away as you can. Tried to stick it with the fastball, just missed.
I think that Thomas Hodge is looking forward to postseason play next week. Is another huge arm. I think he could potentially be that number 3 arm, 3 or 4 arm, depending upon how you want to use Colson Marino. Because obviously you're.
Colson just shoved against Lawrence.
Yep, but I mean, I would feel like your number 1 and number 2 are going to be Finn and Bo, and then after Colson, I mean, really, I think Hodges is the viable option out of the bullpen.
2-2, and now 3-2.
Okay, Colson, what, 5 1/3 against?
Yes, just
Lawrence.
Ridiculous. I think 5 2/3.
3-2. Ground ball to Bo, hide it short. He has been sure-handed today. Makes the play, 2 down. And now Carver Davis for the 4th time. He has got 2 singles on his docket.
1996, number 5, Carver Davis.
Emerald picking a good time to play their best ball of the season.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely getting hot at the right time.
We'll be back here tomorrow as the Vikings face up against the Ware Shoals Purple Hornets. We'll have a packed booth. Joey Ellis, Landon King, yourself, Jacob Lethco will be with us.
The whole crew will be here
The
tomorrow.
whole crew will be here tomorrow. How about that? 0-1 pitch. Hodges gets strike 2. And the Wildcats are down to their final strike. Now we're kind of talking about Hodges in that game 3 against Lawrence. He might have been the guy to get the ball. A 1-2-3 here in the 7th certainly wouldn't hurt his cause. The pitch, just a little low.
Whew. Not a bad spot for Thomas.
Thomas Hodges on a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Bat goes flying. Swansea holds on, and that is ball game. Hodges gets the strikeout, and that'll end it today. Emerald win by 6 runs, 7 unanswered for the purple and gold. Error-free baseball for the Emerald Vikings. And they win 7-1 here at home against 96, pick up their 10th win of the season.
Yeah, not bad for Finn Howard. Last 13 innings pitched, one run allowed.
Oof. We will take it.
You're getting hot at the right time. 3-game winning streak now. You play Ware Shoals tomorrow night on senior night, winnable game, then Strom Thurmond later in the week. Potential to be riding a 5-game winning streak when you go into a winnable playoff game round 1. So, like you said, playing great baseball at the right time if you're Emerald.
Yeah, a lot of wins you feel like are left on the schedule as the regular season closes. The rest of the region still in region play. And so now for Emerald, yeah, dot your I's and cross your T's until you get to postseason ball.
I think that Coach Heitz really pushed the right buttons, like we said, with his lineup. Really like what he's done as far as kind of bouncing it out, maneuvering things around. He put Bo in the 3-hole. Ritter's really kind of thrived in that leadoff role. And then Finn Howard hasn't seen the ball drop, but in the 6 holes really hit the ball hard. And then really you got to tip a cap to the 7, 8, 9 guys, Luke Mathis and Holden Steiner, especially in the 7 and 9 holes, the youngsters putting up competitive ABs and turning the lineup over in certain situations.
You got to go back to the 3rd inning because through the first 2, Emerald were sat down by Trenton Singleton, 6 up, 6 down. and goes to Holden Styron to lead off the third. He gets aboard with a walk. Mathis puts it in play, gets aboard on an E5, and then the cookie starts to crumble as the Viking offense gets going for a 5-run third inning, and then ever since then it was smooth sailing for the Vikings.
Yeah, the bottom of the lineup, what it really boiled down to is changing the approach a little bit. I think the coach I had to probably say guys were helping them out a little too much, being a little too aggressive at the plate. Holden Styron, I think, just sparked that big inning. Walks on about a 7 pitch 8 at bat and gets to first, and then, like you said, things got rolling from there.
No errors defensively, great base running offensively, timely hits, and when Finn Howard is rolling on the mound, there's not many teams that can hang with Emerald.
Yeah, and like you said, this team has the capability to win a couple games in the postseason, but they're also a team that just can't beat themselves. They got to do all the little things right and put themselves in positions to win, making plays defensively, making the routines routine, not hurting yourself on the base pass, and they were able to do that tonight.
Great night of baseball through the clouds. The Emerald Vikings win by 6 runs over 96. They take the season series. We'll be back here tomorrow as Emerald takes on Ware Shoals. 3's the streak, looking for 4 wins in a row when we come back tomorrow here at Emerald High School. That'll do it from us. Jacob Lethko, our analyst and camera operator today. I'm Graham Simpson saying so long. We will see you tomorrow night on the Lakeland Sports Network.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite. Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina, and beyond.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Your local State Farm agent can help you choose renter's coverage options to help protect your stuff. Customize your coverage today.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to